Okay, today we're going to talk a little bit about surface area. And when we're talking about surface area, we know that surface area is really the sum of the areas of all our exposed surfaces of a three-dimensional figure. So we're finding the area of the outside of the figure. This would really come into play if we're thinking about painting a three-dimensional figure, painting something, covering it with wrapping paper, that kind of thing. What would it take to cover the outside? That's our topic of surface area. So when you think about your surface area, your three-dimensional figure, you really want to kind of think about what the net of that figure would be, or you need to be able to visualize all of the faces. So you know that your your rectangular prism has 6 different faces and they have different dimensions. It would really be finding the area of each of these rectangles, adding it all up, the total area of my surfaces. So let's just take a look at an example like that. In example A, if we wanted to find the surface area, I kind of like to break it down into some sections or chunks. I like to think first maybe about finding the area of our top and our bottom of our prism. We know that those two are going to match, or they're going to be congruent. So the top and the bottom of our prism, well, I'm going to be thinking about this side here and here. Those are going to match, and I can see those are a 3 by 4. So I'm going to think about having 2 rectangles that are 3 by 4. If I thought about the other sides, well, I could think about exactly that, the front and the back. Now, to me, the front of my prism is this rectangle right in here, and the back would match it. Well, I can see that the front and the back, 4 by 5 would be my dimensions. I'm going to have 2 of them, 4 by 5. And then finally, what I'm going to think about as being the sides, the left side and right side, well, the sides of my prism I'm going to think about here and there. And I only see one number here, 3. I know that this would have a height of 5. And so again, I have 2 rectangles. These dimensions are going to be a 3 by 5. In the end, we are really finding these products and we are going to add them together. So I have 2 times 12. I'm going to add that with 2 times 20 and 2 times 15. Find my grand total. My surface area, a lot of times they will write it as SA here, should come out as 94 centimeters squared, or square centimeters. We're back to square units here. I'm really thinking about, a square centimeter. This would be a square centimeter. How many of those squares it would take to cover the entire outside. Okay, let's look at number 2. Number 2, I can see that I have a triangular prism, but my strategy is going to be the same in the fact I'm just thinking about finding the area of all of my surfaces. Now here, if I start with the top and bottom, well, the top and the bottom would be my 2 triangles, and they're right triangles. So I can actually say, to find that area, we would have 2 triangles, 1/2 base times height. Well, here at the right angle, I can use base of 3, height of 4. Now, in my triangular prism, I actually have 3 faces, or 3 sides that go around. And if you look at those sides, I actually all of them are going to have a height of 6. But this width here is not given. However, if I have a right triangle and I have sides 3 and sides 4, I do know the Pythagorean triple, 3, 4, 5. So this hypotenuse must be 5 centimeters. Now, I could have also found that using the Pythagorean theorem, and we would find the same thing. So my front side is actually going to be a 5 by 6. Let's call the left side. Well, my left side here, again, height of 6, but this dimension is going to be a 3. So this is going to be a 3 by 6. And then on the right side, again, height of 6, but this dimension here is going to be a 4. And so we have 4 by 6. Finding surface area is a lot of keeping track of numbers. In the end, I'm wanting to add each of these surfaces together. Well, here, I can see I have 12 plus 30, 18, and 24, and we would add all of those up, and we would find a grand total, my surface area, to be 84 square centimeters. Okay, if you have further questions on surface area, please step in and see me. Note that we will be using all of our formulas because sometimes our surface may be a triangle shape, it may be a trapezoid shape, it may be a hexagon shape, not always rectangular. And so we'll have to be familiar with all of our